absolute favorite foods, and I could have this every single day of my life. I consider this like a delicacy. That is how good this is. Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's your girl Little Latina coming at you with another video. And today's video is going to be listing the top 7 foods that will help you to lose weight, and these foods are going to be really easy to find and really light. They're more like snacking foods, so they're not like big meals or anything like that, just more of like individual foods that you can have with larger meals or just snacks on their own. And it is super easy to find these, and these are pretty cheap. Like, these are not going to be really expensive foods, and these are some of my favorite snacks to this day, and I eat them all the time, like at least once a week. Like, these are some really good foods that are very cheap and very easy to find. So hopefully you find these foods just as tasty and just as wonderful as I do. So without further ado, let's get on to the first one. So when I list the foods that we're going to be eating today, I'm going to be giving you the actual name of the food, and then I'm going to be giving you 3 fun facts about the food and how they actually help you to lose weight or something that's really unique about those foods. And then after that, we'll move on to the next one. So the first food that we have that will help you to lose weight is pistachios. And if you guys have seen some of my other videos, you know how much I really enjoy pistachios. They're super easy to eat, very cheap, and they're just so easy to snack on. They're just so simple, so quick, and just super delicious, and definitely one of my favorite foods. So pistachios are a very good source of protein and fiber, and if you guys have seen any of my other videos talking about weight loss, you know protein and fiber is really good for that. Pistachios also improve gut and eye health, and gut health is very important for weight loss as well. But one of the main things that I found interesting about pistachios is that pistachios actually help you to go to sleep easier, and this, believe it or not, actually does help you to lose weight. So whenever you don't get a lot of sleep, or you're staying up, or you're overly stressed, these stress hormones from lack of sleep signals to your body that you need to be conserving energy. So essentially your body is going to be conserving fat, so it keeps that fat storage for energy for later usage. So if you're not getting a lot of sleep, your body is just going to be holding onto that fat because it's thinking that you need that fat to actually give yourself energy. That's why sleeping is so important, and having a good sleep schedule and getting sound quality sleep is a quite vital part, not only to losing weight, but just in general. It makes your day a whole lot better if you can get quality sleep, even if it's only for a couple hours. Sleep is really about quality over quantity, because I know if I sleep for a long time but I keep waking up every few hours, I'm not gonna have nearly as much energy compared to when I have a little bit of sleep but it's really sound and super quality sleep. So that right there is a nice fun fact. Basically everything about pistachios kind of help you to lose weight. They're really easy to snack on and they're super tasty. So pistachios are definitely one of the top foods on my list. So the next food on this list that's going to help you to lose weight is going to be avocados. And if you've seen my other videos, you know how much I like avocados as well. Avocados are super awesome. They can go with literally anything, salads, toasts, on their own. They just go really great with most meals, and just by themselves, you know, add some salt and pepper, and they're pretty much good to go. So some fun facts about avocados is that they're full of vitamins and potassium. And if I'm believing correctly, avocados might have more potassium than a banana, so that's kind of surprising. Avocados also help aid in the prevention of cancer. And now this is a very interesting fact about avocados, but avocados can actually help decrease depression, and that's pretty surprising. Like, I didn't know food could actually help you decrease depression, but considering how good and how tasty this food is, I'm even more impressed with how much this food helps me, not only physically but mentally as well. So the reason this food can actually help you to decrease your depression is because it contains omega-3, which is a fatty acid that helps combat inflammation in the brain and regulates our brain's neurotransmitters. So that's pretty nice, considering all you have to do is eat an avocado and you're gonna be feeling a little bit better. Fish also has omega-3s as well, so fish and avocados in a meal is pretty good in itself as well. So if you want to somewhat decrease your depression just a little bit, then I would highly recommend that you eat this food. Now, next up on our list is one of my favorite breakfast foods that is super light. So if you need to go out somewhere or you're in a time crunch, but you still want to eat food, this is going to be a really light but really effective breakfast. And this is going to be apples and peanut butter. And technically you can use almond butter as well. It doesn't really matter what type of butter you're using, but for my personal preference, I definitely enjoy peanut butter a lot more than almond butter. So apples and peanut butter can actually help you to balance your blood sugar levels. It supports digestion and heart health, and it is very high in fiber and protein. So being high in fiber and protein actually helps you to lose weight because foods that are full of protein and fiber actually keep you feeling fuller for longer. So you're not going to be as inclined to having a lot more food. So you're not going to be eating as much as you might if you're someone that overeats on a regular basis, or you're just not going to feel inclined to have a lot of food. So having foods that are full of fiber and protein will definitely help you to stop overeating, which equates to losing weight since you're not going to be eating such a high amount of food. Now, fourthly on the list, this is a snack that I personally don't have too much because it has some dairy in it, and for me, dairy isn't really good for me, but I know for a lot of other people, this is a great snack that doesn't really have those effects on them, but that is going to be Greek yogurt, specifically Greek yogurt, okay? It has to be Greek yogurt, not any of those fake sugary Go-Gurts, nothing like that, just plain Greek yogurt. So this food is full of potassium and B12, which are really great for your body and great for energizing you. And this food also helps you to repair muscle tissue. So similar to meat, this food contains a lot of amino acids, and the fluid properties in Greek yogurt cause your body to digest it a lot faster, resulting in quicker muscle growth and repairing and recovery. It also contains calcium since it does have milk in it, so this is also going to be great for your bone health as well. So basically it's a plus. You're going to get those muscles and you're going to get some nice bone health. So Greek yogurt is definitely a good little snack to have, and if you're not really a fan of plain Greek yogurt, you can do what I do and add honey on it, so it gives it more of a flavor since Greek yogurt is kind of tart. Or if you're not a fan of that, then you can just cut up some fruit, maybe put in some blueberries or some strawberries, and Greek yogurt is a pretty nice, easy snack. So the fifth thing on this list is one of my absolute favorite foods, and I would have this every single day of my life. I consider this like a delicacy. That is how good this is. And this food is raspberries and honey. And let me tell you, I know it doesn't sound like much, but when you combine these two foods together, oh my gosh, it is so good. It is so good. So raspberries and honey's combined are rich in anti-aging properties. So if you want that nice glowing skin, eat some raspberries and honey. Raspberries and honey also help in the prevention of cancer and diabetes, so similar to avocados with the prevention of cancer and such. But the main thing about raspberries and honey is that it helps you to lower your blood sugar. So basically, if you have very, very high blood sugar, or your blood sugar levels are above the normal that they should be, that typically means that you are under stress. And if your body's under stress, like I said, you're going to be more inclined to holding on to the weight that you have in your body, since your body is going to be using that as a way to make energy. So therefore, if you have very high blood sugar, lowering your blood sugar back down to a nice average level should be helping you to lose weight. If you were someone that had very high blood sugar levels and you were under a lot of stress, these foods will help you to lose weight that way. So instead of just holding on to all of that extra fat, this food is just going to bring your blood sugar levels back down, and then therefore help you to lose weight or any extra fat that you were just holding on to since your blood sugar was a little bit higher than it should be. And next up, this is a very simple food that comes in a lot of variations. There's a lot of things you can do with this food, and that is oatmeal. So oatmeal is loaded with antioxidants, improves blood sugar control, like I just said with raspberries and honey, keeps you nice and balanced with your blood sugar levels. And the main thing about oatmeal is that it helps to lower your cholesterol levels. So people with higher cholesterol levels tend to be overweight or eat a diet that is high in fat, which increases the risk of obesity. So finding foods that help you to lower those levels are going to be great, especially when it's a food that is as simple as oatmeal that doesn't really take that much time to cook and is very easy to season and flavor and have different variations, because if you go to the store, you'll find there's a lot of different types of oatmeal. You can get just a plain basic oatmeal, you can get an oatmeal with cinnamon, you can get oatmeal with apples. There's a lot of different types of oatmeal, and there's a lot of things that you can do with oatmeal. And now the last food on this list. This is not really something that you eat just like regularly, but something that you dip things in, and that is going to be hummus. So hummus is high in protein and fiber, which we already know what that does. It fights against inflammation, which is really good for preventing disease, since most diseases stem from inflammation. And the big thing about hummus is that it is great for digestive health. So if you haven't seen my video on how to get rid of bloating, I'll go ahead and link it above, and you can click on that to find ways to prevent bloating and stop bloating if you struggle from that. But one of the great things about hummus is that it helps to prevent bloating. Since you are having better digestive health, it's going to really allow you to properly digest food and to digest it quicker. And it also allows for an easier removal of toxins. So if you find that you get constipated pretty easily, then having a little bit of hummus will definitely help you to poop that little baby out a lot faster and a lot easier than you would before. I eat hummus with peanuts, so I'll take a peanut and dip it in my little hummus and eat it like that. But there's different things you can eat hummus with. So you can have maybe like a little cheese block and put it in there. You can have celery, you can have those little pita bread things and you can dip it in there. There's just a lot of things that you can eat with hummus. You can have those crackers. So don't like really worry about whether or not you can't find a thing to eat hummus with, because there's a lot of things that you can dip hummus in. You know, just experiment around and you'll find a pretty easy, probably really tasty thing to eat hummus with. But that is the last and final food on this list. So hopefully this video helped you to find some new foods, or foods that you already knew but didn't know that helped you to lose weight. So hopefully this video helped you to learn something new and you found some value from this video. Just always remember that consistency is key, and a clean diet is crucial to receive the best results in the quickest amount of time. But with that being said, if you do want to help support me, please do leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that, and that would help boost this video in the algorithm so other people will have the opportunity to see this video and to possibly learn something new. But thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day.